There are some convenient integrations available if you have your repositories in GitHub, but you want to use Azure Boards for issue tracking. Let's mash on that.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Asp.Net Monsters. In today's episode, we're going to explore coupling together Azure DevOps and GitHub.
There's just a couple things we need to do. So over in Azure DevOps, I have a Parts Unlimited project with a bunch of sample work items here for doing our work item tracking. There's a nice board where we can drag things around to manage the state and flow of our work items. Over in GitHub, I have this repo, and this is a repo where I'm going to be doing the work, and I want to link my pull requests and other artifacts back over to those work items in Azure DevOps. So first thing we'll do is head over to the GitHub Marketplace here and just search for the Azure Boards app. This is an app that we need to install into our org to enable that integration. So I'm going to install it into my dpaket org. And I'll just complete that order and begin the install. Now it's installed, and it has access to all the repositories within that org. So we've completed the integration from GitHub over to Azure DevOps. We want to do the other direction now, so we'll head over to project settings for my project in Azure DevOps, go over to GitHub connections, and we're going to connect to our GitHub account. And here I'm just going to click continue. And I will select the organization that I want to connect to. This was the dpaket organization. And I will have my list of repositories. I can select up to 1,000, maybe even more than that, repos, but I'm going to select one. So bugtracker.net here.
I'm laughing at the idea of 1,000 repos, but I bet you've got clients that have got that.
And many, many more. Okay, so the connection is complete. And let's see how that works now. So if we go back to boards, here we had missing info in README, and that was work item number 191. So what we can do is let's just go and create a PR here to add our missing info in our README file. Better fix that typo, otherwise Simon won't approve this PR.
We'll
commit that change and create a new branch for it. And now in the description, we can say that this fixes AB hash 141. Is that the 191? So that's the secret to the integration here, is the AB hash, AB pound, AB sharp, maybe, if you're a programmer. And we will create that pull request, and it will go and create a link for us over to that work item. So you can see it turned into a link. If I open that in a new window, it will take me right to that work item. And we'll also see that in the development section here, I'll zoom in so it's a little easier to see. In the development section, we have the link to the work item in Azure DevOps, just like we would with if you were linking GitHub issues here to the PR. And over on the Azure DevOps side, also over in the development section here, we can see the links to pull requests. We can also add links from this direction. So if you have a work item and you want to link it to a pull request, you can select GitHub pull request here on the link type, select the repo, and then select the PR that you're looking for. So it gives you a list of all the PRs from that repo. And you can add a comment and link it that direction too. So what happens now is that if we actually go and merge this pull request, because we said that this fixes that work item, it should move it to the completed state for us when the PR merges. And now if we head back here, we can see that it transitioned over to done. And if we look over in the history, we can see that it was the Azure Boards app that changed that state from new to done. So that's a quick overview of the integration between GitHub and Azure Boards, how to turn that integration on and do very simple linking between pull requests and work items.
Super nifty and very useful, I'm sure, for all those product managers out there. All right, well, Thanks everybody for joining us today. Remember to like, comment, and share, and we'll see you next time.